Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, where, having reached Sephiran as our latest enemy, as well as lots of spirits of different elemental types all around, we stand forth with our allies ready to go to battle, ready to fight once more, and wondering how this will work with weird cover all across the place here. So we got cover, we've got better cover, we've got Wartwood, we got... It's just weird. And also, when looking around, I saw something called heal cover as well, which I'm guessing boosts HP by 15? Good question, good question. I guess that one boosts HP by 5, etc, etc. But considering we're against what seems to be magical friends or foes, it means that resistance is what we want most, so Wardwood and stuff like that for low resistant characters. But the other thing I noticed is that they can attack anywhere they want. So either they attack with ranged spells, range 1 or 2, or they teleport or something like that. That's the only way you can look at it. The Sephiran stands as our enemy with his special weapon Cradlead and some brilliant stats as well. Look at all the defense and everything. He's got a rewarp Cradlead there. Light magic of the highest order, used only by those favored by the goddess. For Sephiran only, range 1 or 2. A Rudolph gem there. Mysterious magic gem that raises defense of the holder by 10, and I can't steal it. That sucks. So essentially we're going to have to cut through HP there, most likely. And he's got very strong cover. Indeed. Going to be hard to deal damage to him then by the look of it. But we've also... Yes, this is going to be a lot of alsos and a lot of not fighting at the start. Made our units what we want them to be. So, everyone has been leveled up, or to some extent, all the battle experience has been divvied out. Soph didn't really get any because of that, but that's because Soph's stats are fine as they are, I guess. He stands to, if he can get the levels, get up there. So that's always a question in if he will or can't, or I don't know. That's for sure. Let me show you the troops. The skill has been switched, but we've now got Ike with 5 stat caps, and only an A rank in axes. A little bit of a luck boost to him. All the items have been divvied out as well. Micaiah's been leveled up just to get her speed up with some battle experience. Her defense is capped. Luck, res, speed, mag, her main stats. Skill hasn't been, and strength is at 15. But she's got 4 more levels to go, you never know. I also used some weapon scrolls to level up her staff level to SS, because I think she was the only person I could use Matrona on. So, well, had to do. Soph is just Soph still, standing at his, well, cap strength skill. Luck, his speed has been increased a little bit, and probably is near capping. Rolf, however, we fed him some battle experience as well to get that speed capped out. So 4 stats for him, defense was near, and he's still got 2 levels to go. Kurf plunged a lot of battle experience to him. Basically, anything remaining I had, I put on the dragon. So now Kurf Naga is level 37. As you can see, he has 4 stats capped. His strength is capped, and if it doubles in dragon form, that means his strength is 46. His speed would be 32. He has form shift now, so he can shift when he wants. So defensively as well, he's got basically 40 from pretty much everything there. His defense isn't capped, but he's got 4 levels to go. You never know what he might get. HP of 78. He's just doing well with himself. Lagu's gem, and now, of course, because he passed level 30, he has been given the ability Ire. Can inflict triple the normal amount of damage dealt. Nice. Apart from that, of course, we have Provoke on him, because if he's going to have 40 of both res and strength, of defense, give it to him. I think that was the right idea. Sanaki, we capped out her speed. Her luck, res, skill, and mag are capped as well, so she's good. Of course, her personal tome gives her defense plus 5, so she has 18 defense, making her a very strong unit. Thunder's capped, Fire's not, which means, of course, she still can't use Rex Flame, but do we need to when we've got Cymbeline, and it's already blessed after all. Mist, we kept the same, because hopefully she should level up anyway, and if we're against magic users, then her res of 33 should give her in good stead. Soren has been leveled up to have mag, skill, speed, luck, and res capped out. Some nice stats there. Defense didn't quite make it, strength didn't quite make it. He could have been a perfect unit if I put stuff on him, but we didn't really need that, did we? Oscar with skill, speed, luck, and strength capped. What else do we have here? We have Boyd with strength and speed caps. So basically his offensive stats are done. Defense luck it wasn't too far off, nor was skill. So I think I gave him a skill thing as well there. I had to get his speed up though. Alincia has speed, luck, strength capped. Neff has, well, defense added on with a Draco shield to mean that only magic is uncapped for Neff with her ridiculousness. Mia kept the same, pretty much. Skill, speed, strength capped, defense is capped as well. Res is the only thing that's a bit for her, especially considering what we're about to go up against. Har, I gave some of the magic stats we had so he could be as perfect as Jill is. So Jill and Har, both are Dragon Lords, perfect. In each and every way. I think that's Har's HP cap. Race and I even gave some experience as well because I thought maybe level 30 can get him a Satori sign, but it turned out that was not the case. But all the same, he probably learns abilities of his own. So he's got some extra stat boosts as well, not that he needs them. Enna, I decided to keep in there, which was weird enough as is, because when looking at Gareth and Nasir, their speed is so low, considering their level, that I didn't think they'd be all that great, and their cap's not exactly higher than Enna's either. So the only one with any potential to double, which is still unlikely, is Enna, or potential to not be doubled. So I fed her all of the strength boosters, because she only had 11 strength after I leveled up to level 30. She also has Aya ready there, and Imbue, because her capacity went up when they reached level 30. Also Raisins did, which meant I could put a lot more stuff on him. Pavis, celerity, it's all good. One of the things I'm thinking of now while I do that is, do I have a Paragon left over? I do. Well, if we're going to level up someone then, we'll let it be you. So everyone's got their stats up. They are more powerful than we ever imagined. Supports were up as well. Kurf is now support with Enna, which is another reason why I decided to keep Enna, because it's +1 attack, +1 defense, +8 avoid. Maybe that gets dragon doubled? I do not know. And we got another A rank across the party, Neff and Alincia as well on top of that, and Mia and Rayson. So little stat boosts all around, so keeping them together is not a bad idea. One bit of info is here, however, before we get into any fighting and wonder how this battle is going to proceed. Forgive and forget. Nasir! Ike, I'm sorry about earlier. That's alright. I know that you're in a tight spot. Ah, the Beork hero. We will follow King Kurf Naga from now on. If he wishes to fight alongside you, I shall assist. I see. Then you should receive a blessing and protection from the goddess Yune. We already have. We can fight Ashera now. See, this is the one thing I was wondering as well, if they'd have blessed weapons. You'd lend us all of your might? Of course. We swear upon the good name of the Dragon Tribe that we shall do our best. Of which Kurf, I think, has 32 speed now, so he should be fairly good himself for the battle. Who have we been getting on the... Oh, Rolf got the end game thing, so it looks like we'll get some more bonus experience past the point as well, maybe? But Rolf, Mia so far. If we get more bonus experience, we can plug it into our Lagoos a bit more. But for now, it's finally time. It's a fight. I even gave Ike, by the way, some extra res stuff, because looking at what was in front of us, it didn't seem too good. So if, in theory, they can warp to attack anyone they want to, it's probably best to keep certain people on certain squares. So for example, there's a Wardwood there, but not there. It would probably be best then to keep him on the Wardwood. However, finding a Wardwood where you can melee attack someone is another story. So it might be the case that Mia needs to be boosted up. However, Rayson is on the other side of things, which does not bode too well for us. Plus, on the first turn anyway, he's got res, of course. He kind of needs to get boosted himself. So let's put it on that cover, I guess. And use the Lagoo's gem to make him ready for the future. So I've also given him some, well, a nice skill here, celerity, which increases his movement range, which is great. I gave Enna some boots because, of course, she runs along the ground. So hopefully that will help out. In the meantime, though, someone who doesn't necessarily need cover is Kurf. So let's shift him. And get to fighting now. 35 times 2. And it seems we don't have any attack animations. Probably because they haven't got in-battle sprites. No damage because the res. Even though Thunder should be super effective, surely. Small amount of poultry experience is gained. So what we do is we are basically looking for one of our lowest res people to get to a point where it's possible for them to survive the coming battle. Will we go with the Tomahawk maybe? See, this is the question. We have lots of units that can get into some nice positions. Ah, boy can get melee range there. Do we want to stick him so far ahead of the rest of the crew? If a billion people attack him, they'll probably take him down. But I think I can get some more people there. More to the point, if I lower the amount of units on the field in the first place, there might not be enough people to attack him. Plus there's someone with less res anyway. So Naki, let's get you in. With your res, I don't think anything would be that bad. And we've got parity here as well. Cancel terrain support and skill bonus to alarm tactics alone, so we can attack them based on that. So we don't have the speed to be able to take these guys out in two. But no damage will be returned anyway. Right then, so let's get Enna further forward, and of course use a Laguz gem equipped to her now. I'll lower some more of the space around the area. Ike with Ragnell should be able to go over here, but it's not exactly that great damage. At close range it's great. I guess that one's on some kind of cover. So we're wondering, what can we do? What's the best option here? Well, Excalibur things is not so bad, and considering the spellcasters are set in their ways, it seems we're not going to have doubling superiority over everything here. We can try for a critical, or of course we've got Heart that we can get as well. He's got good enough res to survive things, but he can't double. He can proc stun, however. This is going to be interesting. What it would be like if I removed all battle animations. Alright, so if that's the case here, should we get Ike over to this side maybe? It depends who we can get where to do what. Right, Soph has 23 res, so technically getting him somewhere where he could ward wood is not a bad idea either. Peshkats times 2 maybe? Obviously, Rolf will be able to rush in and destroy. He's only got a res of 21 himself, so we need to get him on Wardwood. Right, he can pretty much double anyone, and that way he doesn't take an attack back. Deadeye. Hey, he's jumped into the sky. Mist can even come in with a fair amount of res as well, and do some battling of her own. The question comes as to who goes where and does what. Obviously, you need to stay on the Wardwood. So we've got Oscar with a res of 23. He can get on the Wardwood as well. His speed probably isn't enough. Oh, it is. So if we use the Brother Boat, that'll be another one. Oh, what? Was not expecting that. So maybe Mist takes down one. And Makai takes down the other. Basically, if I keep people in groups, if people are warping on places, we can just avoid stuff. But this is looking fairly fast at the moment, isn't it? Right, strength, defense, skill, HP. One of our few units to actually gain any stats anymore. Oh, we've got hover, we've got heal cover. What do we want? We go straight forward to Warpwood as well. And Mist is currently with Boyd in support, but we can't get in range, so let's put you there. Right, so that's heal cover, is it? This will cut down quite a bit the amount of enemies that are around us. You have a fair bit of res as well, I'd say. 31 of the stuff. Let's get you defeating at least one of these. Wartwood? Yeah, sure. Unless there was some knight there. Yeah, there was, of course. So Mia, we still need to be back. Micaiah's one of the ones that can actually still level up from this. Boyd doesn't need any HP, so we're fine here. She'll probably not need any cover, will she? Like proper. Let's get her some defensive cover there. Oh, she can double. Brilliant. I guess some you can, some you can't. They probably have different speed values. There's the Rexor, though. Nuked on the map. Neff has a res of 30, but can't get in range for anyone at the moment. So one of the things we could do is just get you near, just to take another spot away from Boyd being bashed. Right, is that Wardwood? It is. On which we can converse with Rayson now. Rayson! You're so great! You're my favourite person ever! You can't ever leave! Promise! Oh, I hope you'd like dueling at dawn. Just, you know, throwing that out there. I won't die. You've made me so happy. Are they in love? Well, Rayson, with his 36 res, should be fine either way as well. And we can get forward with Ike to give him a go at it. But Ike can take a lot of damage from these in the first place. We kind of want him on Wardwood as well. Where's the best lot of Wardwood here? I guess here. Which leaves just Jill in the background with 22 res, probably wanting to plop her on some Wardwood as well. And then hope that people don't try to victimize one of our guys too hardly. Mortals cannot stand against gods. Don't you see the futility of what you're doing? What's going on here? A big spell didn't do too much. Okay, they walk. Thunder versus Har, who has, of course, resistance with Nullify. Oh, okay. So only one walked at us. Then maybe they have an attack range. But we proved one theory true, at the very least. Now look how far he can go. To be honest, we can get to Sephiran very, very fast at this point. But first of all, then, we want to take out what's in front of us. Especially if we're just going to straight stun them. So from here on, it's just cover. So we want to go into the Wardwood space, really. So if that's the case, then there's one Wardwood there. We can double bow any of these for a fair amount of damage. Is there any other Wardwood around? So it seems like that's what we have to do now. You can't attack the other guy over there, can you? That's too far away. So essentially, if we want you attacking this turn, we have to put you there. We just have to keep giving people as much res as humanly possible. But you can also trust in crits and stuff like that. Right, so we've got an attack spot here. Of course, you can't double, so we need to figure out someone that can help feed along a bit of that HP or damage. I don't mind putting you in range with these ones, because to be honest... Oh, they don't even attack you back! Micaiah's got immunity? Micaiah has immunity versus everyone. What's with that? And then it's probably best to find, like, the one we can get rid of. So they're all on Woodwood, really. Apart from a couple. But they're more the central ones. Deliberately making sure we can't kill them. Otherwise, right, Jill can definitely take one of them down, which is great, to be honest. But we need to get Soffin onto a spot as well. No Wardwood, though. So So it all comes as to where we can get a boost spot going. Right, we can get a boost spot going right up inside everything here. So if we go for it, we should be fine. Best to go with the Basilard. Don't get shocked back. There we go. So we're looking to start taking out some more of the central formation as well. As Soft now levels up. One of the few that can to get that magic up. Alright then, so where do we go from here? We've already destroyed a fair bit of these spirits in our path, and it's only turn 2. Join me next time for more Radiant Dawn, where our powerful troops go more to war. Bye-bye.